then oh, here we go. This is the meat of the gear right here. Is my Olympia Dakar jacket and Olympia Dakar pants. You know what? I've come to like this jacket. I like the jacket. I don't really have too many problems other than like it's hard to zip up now. And maybe when I wash it, it'll be good again. But the zipper is okay. I don't like that they make the pockets smaller, but there's a lot of pockets. And actually, I found out on the trip that there's another pocket under here. See that? One thing I do notice is if you have a lot of stuff in the pockets, like in the mesh sections, it blocks the airflow to your body. So on those really hot days, I try to take everything out of my pockets as much as possible. But it's got pockets. Pockets, pockets, pockets. That's what I like about this jacket. It's a pocket here, pocket here, pocket here, pocket here, pocket under here, right there, and right here, pocket right here, pocket here, and you can close them too, and pocket here, one more pocket here in the back end. That's the waterproof pocket. So actually the jacket is good. If you put a lot of shit in this jacket, it gets really heavy really fast. That's one thing, and that it's not the jacket's fault. It's my fault for carrying so much shit on me. It's comfortable. It's I think the reflective stuff must work good. I never really seen myself riding with it, but a lot of people say like, hey, you look cool in that jacket, and it has good armor. It has very good armor. Yeah, I had a low side on this thing, and I survived. No scratches on it. It's got little. It even has a little back pad here in addition to the back protector. It probably won't do much in a crash, but it adds to the protection to it. It's got mesh on the back, everything. It's a great jacket. I've come to enjoy. I like this jacket a lot. I cut the Velcro off of this because I noticed I don't even use the pocket in here. This is supposed to be for a phone or something, but I put my what is it? The InReach Explorer in here, and then put little stuff in here, But yeah, so I like this jacket a whole lot. I didn't like it at first, but after riding with it for so long, I like it, and I like the look of it. One thing I don't like is the Velcro. I think they should have used, instead of this tiny little Velcro, they should have used a thicker Velcro. Now the pants, on the other hand, are total garbage. I hate these pants. I like the older Moabs better, but I had nothing but problems with these pants, with the stitching. The stitching is horrible on these pants. It was just weird because on the jacket I don't have any problems with the stitching, so I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, but yeah. So there's a hole here I got from, I guess, when I low-sided, and the camera was in there too, and it fucking slid on that shit. And there's a hole here in this pocket from my what I keep in here is a tripod. See, keep a tripod in here. I'm just gonna take that out now. It's a camera tripod, and it wore a hole in there somehow. I don't know how. As you can see, I repaired it too. So I sewed it here and here. I don't want to do that while I'm riding, And then there's a hole right there, so where the mesh stuff is. And then it ripped here in the crotch before the trip. I didn't have any problems with it ripping again because I had a dude. He stitched it. He stitched it here, and then in the center, and then he put some kind of reinforcement piece of cloth in there. So he did a real good job because I never had a problem with that again. So that is a real problem, Olympia. You need to fix that. He stitched it here also, all the way down here and here. So he did a good job. It never ripped again. I've had problems with the front ripping and the ass ripping. The ass did not rip on this one though, so it's good. Yeah, I'm not happy with the stitching. Here on the side pockets, right here, rip. See, you know what? I may just leave it like that. I never really had a problem with it ripping farther than that. In fact, it makes it easier to put stuff in and out of the pocket. So one thing I didn't like about the pockets on this is that they're not big enough. It's thinner here, and then there's like a kind of like a gusset here, or gator, that it can expand, so you can put a lot of stuff at the bottom of the pocket. But the entrance to the pocket is like smaller, so it's hard to get in there. It's like a bottleneck, you know. I don't, like I said, just like this Velcro here, I don't like the Velcro here either. I think it should be bigger. I think this should be double the thickness. Because sometimes when I'm riding really fast, it just comes open like that. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Put that shit down. My wallet's gonna come out. That's where I put my wallet. So, but I do like that they have all these pockets. So pockets. HadesOmega is a big fan of pockets because, especially like when the Army went to the Advanced Combat Uniform, the ACU, they had pockets everywhere and you could use them. So, and that's one thing I liked. And this is similar to that. Also, I do like that these zip up like this, so you can get your boots. You can get a good seal over your boots. I wear these over the boots, so they look like shit right now, man. Look at that, how much stuff that's on them. How much? It's like salt, mud, dirt, soil, you name it. I haven't washed these since we were in Mississippi, so I've also upgraded the hip armor. The hip armor is a fucking joke on this on these pants. It's just like a tiny piece of a. It's actually got the stock hip pad in it. It's actually got the stock hip pad and the force field thing. So, but it makes it heavier. It makes it heavier and bulkier. So, I don't know. Well, I'd rather have the extra protection for my hips, because I've gone down on my hips before, and it does not feel good. I'll take any protection I can get for my hips. So yeah, I am not happy with these pants. I've had nothing but problems with them. With the stitching and the pocket. You can make the pocket like the old Moab. That would be good. But, they performed okay on the trip. They stayed in, for the most part, they stayed in one piece. Yeah, but it's just like some of the stitching places rip. Like right here, looks like it's ripping right here. See, the stitching is horrible. I don't know what the deal is, Olympia. Why can't your gear stay together? Like your jacket is great, but your pants are crap. So I don't know. I will not be buying another pair of these. That's for sure. I'm looking for another set of pants. Preferably be pants that kind of like match the color scheme of this jacket here. It does have good knee armor. Knee armor is pretty good. I like it. Hip armor sucks. You have to upgrade it. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for these pants. I like it's got good belt loops too, for a thick web belt. Good stuff. And they're a little oversized, but it's okay. It's good to have oversized pants, especially if you're gonna wear these guys. Fox Racing Comp 5s. So here they are. I really hate. I'll tell you, after 40 days of wearing these boots, I really hate putting them on every day. But it's not because of the boots. Oh yeah, another interesting thing I'll tell you is I have a rash here. A bad rash. See, it's all bumpity and stuff. And I got like skin. Yeah, my skin is coming up. Like, yeah, and my skin is like rubbing off or something. On the right leg. The left one, not so bad. But yeah, I remember like it would be itchy, and I would scratch it, and that's probably why it's like bleeding and stuff. But I think if I stay off of the boots for a long time, if I don't wear these boots for a long time, I think it'll be okay. There must be something. There must be something here. Let me see. So it's right here where it's See, it's this strap. It's the strap that it's constricting my leg or something. I don't know. On the right leg, I have really weird legs, so because the left leg doesn't do that. But I remember I tightened this one up a little bit at one point, but yeah, they got looser and looser before, and then I was like, man, they're super loose. I'm like, it's not really gonna protect your ankle if you like, you know, twist it or anything. But I like these boots. They're good. These make good adventure riding boots. Except in the rain and water crossing. So when I was in a really wet environment, like in the East Coast, these boots would get your feet wet all the time.
Oh, holy shit. Oh, shit, no! Oh my god, man, I'm totally soaked, man. Fuck. I was like, oh shit, that thing's deep. Oh, here we go. I should have just like, moved my legs up. Fuck, man. No, at least my foot stayed on the foot pegs. The foot pegs were like, these are good foot pegs. Shit. Well, my feet are wet again, damn it. And I was trying so hard to keep them dry.
You do water crossing, boom, your feet are wet. You ride in the rain with them, boom, your feet are wet. It's just, they have no, I don't know how the water gets in. Look, it's got pretty good liners and everything in it, you know. Your feet just get wet in it, you know. So these boots are not good for a wet environment at all. At all. Don't do it. But you know, I had to ride in all sorts of conditions during the TAT. So yeah. They did, but you know what? They're super comfortable. For having worn them for 40 days, I think they did a great job of them. They're really flexible. I really broke the crap out of them. They're super flexible. And the sole is really soft. It's flexible. A lot of people have commented. They watch me walking around in my boots, and they're like, "Hey, what kind of boots are those?" And then I tell them, like, "Yeah, they're Comp 5s. It's like it's pretty much like an adventure riding boot, but it's like a motocross height boot, and I like that they're a motocross height boot because it protects my shin. I never had any problem with my shin getting hit or anything when if I fell off the bike or anything. So it was good. They protect your feet pretty good. The toe is not very strong. Toe box. I'd imagine if you kick something hard enough, you're gonna hurt your toe. But you know what? They provide adequate protection for adventure riding. I'll tell you that. It's probably not the best ankle protection because you can still move. You could move your ankle like a lot. You know, these boots, they flex a lot. I never had a problem with the buckles, other than like they're really hard to adjust. I don't like the adjustment system on this. This one's already maxed out. See, look at that. You can't really adjust that anymore, but look at how much you can still ratchet it. So I'd imagine if you wanted to make it tighter, you'd probably have to cut, you know, some of this buckle off. Yeah, they're a little hard to buckle too, but I never had problems with the buckles breaking. I used to wear these Thor 50/50 boots, and I don't know, after like I had problems with the buckles breaking, you know, and these, no problems. I should probably buy another set of buckles from them just in case, but I don't know. It's probably, might be time to retire these boots. I don't know. I've only had them, I haven't had them that long. Look like shit already. But yeah, I'm gonna have to wash them. They look like crap. I'll tell you what, when it rains, if it rains, it's like you get a free wash for your gear. Because when I remember I was soaking wet, I was like, oh, at least my gear looks clean. Well, now my gear looks like shit, so dirty. Wish it would rain again, you know. Also, this is the inner liner for the Olympia jacket. It works good. I wore it last night because it was so cold. It does the trick. I love it. I had this strapped to the top here, and I have the in here is the thermal liner too. I actually use a thermal liner too. The only thing I don't like about the thermal liner is it takes up a lot of space. It's not thin. It's thick. It's poofy. Is what it is. So yeah. So how did all the So yeah, that's the riding gear I brought. And like I said, everything I brought, it did great. Did great, with the exception of the pants ripping a bit. man, the boots getting wet. Yeah, my dude, I was getting that trench foot. My feet were getting all pruny every night, in that humid weather. These are not good. They're not good jungle boots, is what I'm gonna call them. They're not. They don't make good jungle boots. When the weather started drying up, actually they were pretty good. They keep your feet cool. Your feet. I never felt my feet getting too hot in those boots, and my feet would sweat, but they would dry. Your feet would get dry if you rode these in like an arid environment, but in a humid environment, no, these boots are horrible. But also they're comfortable for hiking. You can do some light hiking with these, and that's what I did with them. Most people are like, oh, motocross boots, blah blah blah. No, man, these are great, man. These are so comfortable. It's got a protection here and everywhere. There's a lot of protection everywhere. These were underneath these boots, underneath these pants, so you really couldn't see them while I was wearing them. You could only see the bottom part. I do like that they're black and white. That's the reason I bought them. Also, they match my gear and my bike well. But like I said, you can only see them. You can only see the bottom portion on the boot when I'm riding. So yeah. So that's all the gear I brought, and I thought money well spent. There's one last piece of gear that I did not talk about. This is it. K-Brake Tour Max. Absolutely love this helmet. This helmet is great. I wish they sold them in the States, but they don't. But I have my self-made it DOT approved. See, I have DOT approved it myself. Anyway, so here it is. It's got the camera on it. So these ion cameras, I had a problem with it yesterday with it not charging. So that's why my videos are like all messed up on the last day, sort of. Yeah, it's not. I think the port is messed up on it, the charging port. I may have to buy a new camera. I don't know. It's a bitch if I can't charge it while I'm riding, is a thing. So yeah, there it is. It's K-Brake Tour Max. So this helmet did great. It lots of bug kill on it, man. There's bugs all over this thing. Look at this. Bug kill everywhere. Big ones, little ones, blood ones. Ugh. You name it, I hit it. It's all over here, the peak. Ugh. And then, like, if you wear goggles and you leave it open, they get on the inside too. Dust and dirt from all over the country on it. Seeing the Bluetooth work good. I actually listened to enough music where like it would die at the end of the day. So this has a 10-hour battery life. Very good battery life, but it does not last the whole day. I would be out there riding more than 12 hours sometimes, so it was no joke. So the sun shield worked great. I didn't really use it on the TAT a whole lot because I was wearing goggles. You can't use it with the goggles on. But there it is. I'll probably have to wash it. Well, not wash it, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get a wet cloth and then or a wet tissue and just wipe it down really good, the outside. And then it's probably time I take this face shield off and washed it in the sink. Probably do that. But yeah, I love this helmet. It's a great helmet. I wish they sold it here, so it would be cheaper for one thing. I'm still gonna wear it. I don't think it's time to retire it quite yet. They do have something called the X-Trace, I think, and it's basically like this helmet, but it's not a modular helmet. And honestly, I don't use the modular feature a lot. Ever since I got eye surgery, I just haven't had a need for it. I don't wear glasses anymore, so I don't think I need it for that. Hopefully that X-Trace. But I love the look at the helmet. This is a great looking helmet. I love the graphics on it. This is the Sonic color scheme or something. Looks great. And yeah, so I don't want to get rid of it. The camera mount's still on there. Oh, no, it's not. The camera mount is kind of coming off a little bit. It's not good. It is coming out. Oh. Okay, well, I may have to replace the camera mount on this helmet. I think I should start lanyarding it to the helmet soon, because that looks like it's going to come off anytime now. Well, we'll fix that eventually. Ventilation. Helmet doesn't have good ventilation. When it's really hot, it's no good. It's okay. I mean, I guess it could use better ventilation. That's all I can say. It could use better ventilation, and it's noisy. When it's really windy outside, you really hear it. But that's why I have this guy. So you can always listen to music if it's too windy. You'll hear many of my videos will have music playing in the background because I forgot to turn it off when I turn it on. So yeah, great helmet, works great with the goggles that I got. So I will not be tossing this out anytime soon. It's probably time I clean the liner. Maybe. I don't like cleaning the liner on this helmet. It's not good. It's not easy. It's hard to put back in the helmet. Plus I got all the wiring in the helmet to contend with. But yeah, well, I'll probably just clean the outside and then take the face shield off, clean it, and should be good to go again. So that's it. That's all of HadesOmega's gear that he brought. And I did talk about the camera, so I did talk about some of the electronics gear, which brings me to part of my gear is my computer gear. So